Good. Give me 1 second. Nathan, good. Good. Denise, it wasn't planned, but I took the train last night to come back to London. It wasn't planned, but I took the train last night to come back to London because I had something to do. It wasn't planned, but I took the train last night to come back to London because I had something to do. Microphone, Denise.
Ce n'était pas prévu, mais j'ai pris un train hier parce que je n'avais rien à faire.
Don't make it an extra clause. I took the train last night to come back to London.
Ok. J'ai pris le train hier soir pour rentrer à Londres.
Because?
Parce que j'avais rien à faire.
I had something to do.
Parce que,
I like how you like, oh, Luke, just go jump on a train with some other people's board. Yeah.
Parce que j'ai eu quelque chose à faire.
J'ai eu ou j'avais?
Quelque chose à faire.
No. J'ai eu ou j'avais? Is a change taking place, or is it like the description? You know, generally, I had something to do.
I think it's a description.
So j'avais, and is it quelque chose à ou quelque chose de?
De. J'avais quelque chose à faire.
De ou à?
De.
I'll ask my question again. De ou à?
De.
Are you saying de ou à?
De.
No. You guys with prepositions remember that the muscle memory of prepositions is a little bit sneaky, but you've got to think, well, what's the word that's coming next? Quelque chose de. So in other words, is it a noun? Is it an adjective? So you're all very well practiced, as we say in yoga, with quelque chose de plus noun. Tom did something funny. Tom, il a fait quelque chose d'amusant. Something weird, quelque chose de bizarre. But with a noun, with an infinitive, that's the whole thing about, is it something that's come before it or something that's yet to come? Stuart wanted something to drink. Stuart voulait quelque chose à boire, because by definition, the quelque chose is the thing that's going to be boired. Yeah. So whatever. J'ai pris le train hier soir. Ce n'était pas prévu, lovely. Ce n'était pas prévu, mais j'ai pris le train hier soir pour rentrer à Londres parce que j'avais quelque chose à faire. Try putting the whole thing together again one more time. Ce n'était pas prévu, mais j'ai pris le train pour rentrer à Londres hier soir parce que j'avais quelque chose à faire.
Ce n'était pas prévu, mais j'ai pris le train hier soir à Londres
Pour rentrer à Londres.
Pour rentrer à Londres parce que j'avais quelque chose à faire.
Good. One more time. Enjoy the hon and enjoy the different vibrations in your body. Keep your mouth closed. J'ai pris le train. Ce n'était pas prévu, mais j'ai pris le train hier soir pour rentrer à Londres parce que j'avais quelque chose à faire.
J'ai pris le train.
C'était pas prévu.
Ce n'était pas prévu, mais j'ai pris le train.
Pardon me interrupting you. That vibration of prévu was lovely. Yeah, that was a departure from English-speaking Denise. That's why it was great. Prévu, it was gorgeous. It wasn't too much. Let's put some light on. Keep going.
Ce n'était pas prévu, mais j'ai pris le train hier soir à Londres parce que j'avais quelque chose à faire.
Good. Why was I just such a tidy gay, and why did I wrap the cord around the lamp 25 times to make it tidy? That's taken me a long time. Good. Nathan, would you say the same sentence? We do this in the other classes. Denise will tell you sometimes, and I just think it's a really good exercise for listening. In other words, only one person should struggle. By the time the other people do it, I get really pissed off if we've just done it with 6 people and people then want to cough and splutter. So in other words, listen, in the words of Beyonce, and yeah, don't fuck up when it's your go if someone else has already had a go. So Denise has given us, beautifully done, c'était pas prévu. Enter into the narrative as well. There's 3 things you're learning to do in this class separate to French. You are learning to listen to sound. You are learning to enter into a narrative, and imagine that's the case. You also, it's teaching you to hunt for sound as well as listening actively for the sound. It's teaching you to, whatever. It's asking you to remember, and that's memory games. And anything anybody does with you that's memory games basically makes you a far better recipient for language on your own, in your own time. And I really, really believe that about teaching. I never quite voiced that before, but it's like you want somebody to test, you want somebody to help you. You want somebody to encourage those qualities in your brain that you need when exposed to that material yourself, for osmosis to then kick in and for word adhesion and all of this business. So rather than just like, so some people go, well, what's the fucking point, Luke? That's not my narrative. I didn't get the train. I don't live in Shropshire. I don't whatever. But it's teaching you to listen to the stuff so that then when you're in France, stuff or listening to French, you're just glued, you know what I mean? So lovely. So Nathan, same thing. Alors, c'était pas prévu, mais j'ai pris le train hier soir pour rentrer à Londres parce que j'avais, enfin, I don't want to say j'avais de quoi faire, mais j'avais des choses à faire. J'avais quelque chose à faire. Off you go.
Ce n'est pas prévu, mais hier soir, j'ai pris le train pour rentrer à Londres parce que j'avais quelque chose à faire.
Good. Can we just clean up pour rentrer à Londres? But go again.
C'était pas prévu, mais j'ai pris le train hier soir pour rentrer à Londres parce que j'avais quelque chose à faire.
Good. I'm coming back to that sentence in a second with you in in an interesting way. Tom, I'm sorry, is that Tom? Somebody looks very smart, very far. I don't come here to see Tom looking all smart and formal. I like him to look like a wild enfant sauvage academic. He's looking increasingly, I mean, don't get me wrong, the dad thing's hot, but he's looking increasingly sensible. I'm not liking it. I figure the beard, however, looks great. But I like your messy hair. Go again. You're Tom. You'll go, Tom. Go.
C'était pas prévu, mais j'ai pris le train hier soir pour rentrer à Londres parce que j'avais quelque chose à faire.
Good. Smidge on prévu rather than prévu, but apart from that, it was good. And again.
C'était pas prévu, mais j'ai pris le train hier soir pour rentrer à Londres parce...
Pardon me. Sometimes the people who originally had problems with vowels go on to be the best people with vowels. What you want, all of you, is to physically get used to the sensation of honhi as you speak. Alors, ce que vous voulez, ce qu'il vous fait effectivement, c'est de vous habituer à cette sensation de mouvementer qui bascule entre là et là. Because in a typical French phrase, it's not going to be in one place. It is going to move. Effectivement, dans une phrase typique en français, ça ne va pas rester. Enfin, effectivement, le même partie du corps, ça va quand même basculer entre le palais et le torse et tout ça. So it's like, make sure that you've got, oui, alors c'était pas prévu. So the natural feel, there's a feel for French. Where are my teeth in French? Where's my honhi-hon in French? Find that feeling. Oui, alors c'était pas prévu. Do an impression of it with no words. Like, it's fine. Do that impression. Familiarize yourself tonally. Familiarize yourself with the push on the chest, and familiarize yourself with the teeth. And do that. And then give me the French. Oui, alors c'était pas prévu, mais j'ai pris le train hier soir pour rentrer à Londres parce que j'avais quelque chose à faire. You know, do you see what I mean? So just do me the impression. Just go. Go on. Now pause. Where is your natural vibration lying? Which is unlike you because you have a very, very rich voice. Notice when you do that, you're tending to go just to the upper tones. Okay, so make sure we go from here to here. Basically, it's an advanced version of hong. So make sure this vibration and this vibration. Yeah. Go on, off you go. Push. All right. So oui, alors c'était pas prévu, mais j'ai pris le train pour rentrer à Londres parce que j'avais quelque chose à faire.
C'était pas prévu, mais j'ai pris le train hier soir pour rentrer à Londres parce que j'ai quelque chose à faire.
Colin, please. Colin, by the way, did you see the 2 videos that got comments on? You were in both of them. Did you see that in the discussion?
I saw
group?
one. I did see one.
Yeah, you in the other one as well. Somebody wrote, for an A1, A2 student, this is fucking unbelievable, because this is what this person was. And I was like, oh, I like him. They can come again if they're a swearer. And then someone else wrote, I can't remember. It didn't contain swearing, so I don't remember it. But it was just really nice. Right, off we go then. C'était pas prévu, mais j'ai pris le train pour rentrer à Londres parce que j'avais quelque chose à faire. Off we go, Kofi.
Ce n'était pas prévu, mais j'ai pris le train hier soir pour revenir à Londres parce que j'avais quelque chose à faire.
Your retention is way better than it was. Way better. Congratulations, but pour rentrer.
Pour rentrer.
Rentrer, okay? Because it's both work for me, because obviously both are kind of home, but pour rentrer. Pour rentrer. Go again, same thing. Enjoy the high, enjoy all of your voice box. Okay?
Ce n'était pas prévu, mais j'ai pris le train hier soir pour rentrer à Londres parce que j'avais quelque chose à faire.
Now, for somebody that I was ripping testicles off for literally not fucking holding on a previous valve a few weeks ago, that's very, very good. Lovely. Stuart.
See what I remember here. Je n'ai pas prévu, mais j'ai pris le train à Londres pour rentrer à Londres parce que j'avais quelque chose à faire.
Good. The tones of the first bit were exceptionally good. Don't go teethy. J'avais quelque chose à faire, not j'avais quelque chose à faire. Yep. It's a smidge didactic and clean, and you don't have to be all the time. I mean, yes, in front of students, j'avais quelque chose à vous montrer. Donc, Napoléon a pris la décision, justement, you know, fine. Yeah. But good. Go again with the second half and be a bit looser in the mouth. Parce que j'avais quelque chose à faire. Throw it away.
J'avais quelque chose à faire.
Go. If anybody wants to revise the passé simple, the book tense, or learn it, Colin, that might be something that would interest you. I haven't done a round of it since you've joined our ranks. I will be teaching it in Tanner and Trevor's class on Thursday. If people want to come in and be part of that, you're more than welcome. It's to teach the book class. Because Tanner sent me a message saying, is foo the literary thing you're on about? I was like, yes. So yeah. Good, if anybody wants to go over that. Good. So that, who started that one? Denise. So I'm going to come down to Nathan. I get on really well with everybody in my village, but Susie and Paul said it was shocking how, but I did a lesson walking around this part of London with Susie the day, and she said, fuck me, you know everybody. So I get on really well with everybody in my village, like as in Shropshire stuff, but I did a video walking around this part of London with Susie the day, and she said, my God, you know everybody. Up you go.
Je m'entends bien avec tout le monde dans mon village, mais j'ai fait une vidéo l'autre jour avec Suzy et elle a dit « Mon Dieu, tu connais bien tout le monde. »
I've dragged your ass into that Masters. That was good. Good. Tom? When you're doing... And if the clauses get beyond 3 and 4, tell the story. Auntie Lukey does not give a fuck if you change the ideas. Okay? If you change the story, as long as you get the idea out, okay?
Je m'entends bien avec tout le monde.
Pause. Don't expect shit. What is I don't get on with? Oh, sorry, I get on with.
Je m'entends bien?
Give me the vowel journey of je m'entends.
Non.
En. Difference. Je m'entends. Somebody I care about very much allowed me to make a twat of myself by drawing on my body with pen and different coloured bits of shit. That was you. Is here and en is here. Je m'entends. Oui, alors je m'entends bien avec tout le monde de mon village. You know, mais j'ai fait une vidéo l'autre jour avec Suzy et elle a dit putain, tu connais tout le monde. Whatever. Okay, and again, Tom.
Je m'entends bien avec tout le monde dans ma village,
Lovely,
mais
that
j'ai
was
fait une
gorgeous.
vidéo.
Pause. No, that was fabulous. What vowel did it fail on? Or not? Don't mean fail, but it wasn't quite as good. Anybody? Tom's on a fucking mission, and Tom's got the fucking manhood to fucking be like, no, bring it on. I want perfect. What word did we lose it on? What word did we lose the on perfection on? Anybody? Any guesses?
Village. With village, yeah.
Before them. But yes, it went after one word. Two. And the reason that happens is when you've got an area where you could go two or two, when you then lift the needle off the record and you're not as vibratory, the rest of the sentence then goes into blah, blah, blah. Everybody does it. So if you think I only have discernible choices, I only have u, e, you know, let's not describe it as a Ouija board, but basically it's like those are the options. I drew one of those ones, as in like I drew it and I was like, right, let's draw the letters. And I was like, I've just drawn a Ouija board. Fuck me. We're not gonna do that. Good God, no, not after what happened in the house. But yeah, so think about it like that. You're only allowed to go from one vowel to the next, and your body knows these vowels. There's only certain ones. So when you go a bit pull back and go, it's like, you know, we need to put the clutch down to change gear. Do you know what I mean? We need the whatever. That one won't mean anything to people that don't drive stick shift. Good, off you go. So, oui, alors je m'entends. In other words, does the twang persist, Tom? Does the twang get all the way? As nice and lovely, and you know. And there's a lot of gravelly voices in this group. I don't know if you've noticed, there's people who've got a lot of aspiration. Denise has got it in a feminine way. It's got like comes through. It's very attractive in English. Stuart's got it in a kind of way, which is very nicely lifted when he does the French with the vowel. It works beautifully. I'm not saying the voice box needs to be totally clear. Nathan was made in a lab, so he doesn't have it. But basically, and you know, Colin, you know, has like quite a clear voice. So Colin hasn't got it in the same way, which is ideal in a weird way. But it's like, it's fine to have the quality as long as the twang is there behind it. Yeah, and if it's like, so in other words, we can have that rock quality to a sound, but we can't be based here. Yeah, we can't be too. Yeah, because it's just like lifted off the, you know. So so in other words, when you get from the beginning to the very end of your thing, do not have a section of the sentence which is less honhi. Yeah, there's less twangy. Oui, alors je m'entends bien avec tout le monde de mon village. Mais l'autre jour, j'ai fait une vidéo avec Suzy et Paul et ils ont dit, now when you go light, I dare say, oui, alors j'ai fait une vidéo l'autre jour avec Suzy et Paul, ils ont dit, putain, tu connais tout le monde. It's lighter, but the honhi is